We got Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's coming right at you from Sweet Fish Plays in the Crew. Red Dead Redemption 2. I hope that was not as awkward for you as it was for me. We continue our descent into Saint Denis. Notice I called it a descent. Multiple things to address right off the bat here, including I died. I was a little bit of an idiot and died at the end of my last video, so I lost the furs, the hides, the skins, whatever you want to call them, from the back of my horse. There's a name for them, I can't think. I think I was told that they return to the trapper, or you go see the trapper to figure your crap out, something like that. We also have to figure out there's some fishy activity at the gunsmith store in Saint Denis, and it's our job to investigate, and you better believe that is exactly where I'm headed to right now.
I agree.
I was originally going to start the vid, go pay off my bounty, go get my furs back, but this is going to create quite a stink. But we saw what the police presence in the city was like in the last video when I accidentally attacked somebody at the bar. I haven't seen that one. That's probably where you're going to want to start. Actually, you might want to start at number 1, but you get the idea. I got some nice pistols. Actually, that's all I have on me right now because I'm not with Epona. I can just jaywalk wherever I want, right? I hope so.
Good evening, sir.
I'm screwed if there's people inside this place other than myself.
Do you need any assistance?
I picked up some weapons here before, but noticed some strange activity in the back.
Hey, that's not going to work here.
I want to see what you got behind that door back there. Now!
Nothing. It's the back terrace where people go relax and just get away from everything.
Let's go in and relax then. Go on, move.
Open up, it's me.
Must be a slow day.
You know how it goes. So there you are.
Where else would I be?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Do you need something?
No, just came to get some fresh air.
All right, then.
Being cooped up all day just like a canary.
You sure you're
Almost
all
go
right?
time.
Yes, never felt better. Why wouldn't I be?
Okay, whatever you say. I thought it was awkward with my ex-wife.
What the hell's going on?
We'll just stay.
Don't shoot. Please. There's a gambling den. Upstairs, 3rd floor. Door at the end of the hallway.
Do I kill him? He could be problematic for us. Jesus. I had to. He leaves and tells somebody right now, we know exactly where everybody is. There's only the two of them. On the third floor, rather, there is a gambling den. It's very dark. I think you can kind of see it a little bit over there. I don't know if that's part of it. There's definitely people over there, though.
Third damn floor.
This is problematic if we have to get out of the building quickly. Being on the third floor does not really help us. We cannot get in there. You can kind of see in. I don't see any movement though. I don't want to take my gun out in this area. I'm not sure what to do here. I assume that there's got to be a way to maybe kick the door in. Oh, I didn't realize I lost my hat. I don't want to... What do I have to do here? Now that is creativity. And the guys are still literally just sitting there at the table, playing poker. Just had a Molotov almost whip through the window. I think I took the brunt of the damage from that. I'm all scarred up from it. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go.
Oh my God!
Son of a bitch! Keep your head, or I'll put a goddamn bullet in you.
Oh no, please, I don't want to die. Just take it and leave, please. We don't want any trouble. Oh my God! Please, just take the money on the table and go. For Christ's sake, take the money. What else do you want from us?
I can't subdue all these
There
people.
you
I
go.
finally
It's
made
all
off with
yours.
it.
Just stay calm, okay?
All right, boys. Eyes peeled for anything suspect.
Oh, they're here.
You better hold it right there.
Hang around, sir. Police respond very quickly.
One more
around
inch
here.
and you're dead.
Oh, shoot. I am in trouble now.
Someone kill him already.
Get him, let's go!
It's him. Cut him down.
damn it!
Push it on. Oh, come on. Ah! Oh, good God! I'll see you. Just leave me alone.
Go, 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 go. I can actually get out of this. I have a big ass, oh shoot, bounty right now, and I've got a lot of lost health here. Their guns take away mega amounts of health. I gotta go potent health cure this one. I have no idea where I'm going.
I ain't done nothing to Jesus.
Killing these cops is probably not a good thing. I have no idea where I'm going right now. That's the Miracle Tonic, so that'll replenish my stamina in addition to my health. Once I reach the city limits here, I should be able to get away without issue here. Wow, god damn, what a way to start. I have to essentially run all the way up here and then pray and hope that I can find or rob some form of transportation, whoops, to get out of this situation. All of this for 50 bucks. It's worth it. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it in this situation because now I have a $185 bounty on my head. They're ambushing me. I am making this way worse for myself than it really needs to be. They're searching for me. They probably know my last general area. I'm almost at the edge of the red circle here. I gotta escape the radius, and honestly, I was gonna pay off my bounty because it was so low. After getting involved in that mess, I'm just gonna take the $50 and run. Unfortunately, I just made a name for ourselves in Saint Denis a little bit earlier than I wanted to, maybe, but we're not in Saint Denis to mess around. I don't know how long we're going to be here. I don't know if there's going to be a portion where maybe we can't go to Saint Denis because of something that we do there. So I have to take opportunities as they come, and that is exactly what I did there in robbing that gunsmith. So no point in going to the post office and paying off my bounty anymore. I have a massive bounty in the Lemoyne region of $245, but that would wipe me clean of money. So ain't no freaking chance in hell that that is happening. Should really go check out the doctor. That's one place that I haven't been to, and I can top up on the Miracle Tonics and the health cures that I had to use in that epic chase. There's another theater show that we got to go see still in Saint Denis, in addition to multiple stranger missions that will be available once I lose this heat. So right now we just have to kind of pray and hope that somebody comes along with a horse and saves the day for Arthur Morgan. I can't believe I actually got away in that situation. If you keep an eye on your health and continually top it off with health cures and miracle tonics, you're going to have zero issues dying. But it's very hard when you got multiple police officers coming after you, shooting these clearly somewhat automatic pistols or something like that at you. It's hard to pay attention to your health and your stamina while you're running. I ran out of stamina there. If it wasn't for the miracle tonic, we would have been in trouble. This looks like a property. There's definitely some lights over there. I have no idea where this is, but I'm about to find out. This is back in the direction of Saint Denis. Yeah, this literally leads right back into Saint Denis. I guess that kind of bodes well for me. I can, if I can hop on the train here, it'll be easy, oh, it's way over there. I was gonna say it'd be easy entrance into the city. I don't know what it's gonna look like for me now. Oh, here's somebody. I don't know if police officers are going to be after me in the city or what.
I don't scare easy.
Is this gonna... This might affect me.
Well, you ain't so tough after all.
I'm sorry, I could not make a scene there. We are too close. We're basically right here in Saint Denis now. You can see the big... I don't know what kind of heat we're going to be facing here in the city after pulling a move like that. That's now multiple times that I've had the cops come after me. Once they caught me or killed me, more or less, and then that time, by the grace of God, I was able to survive that. I probably killed, what do you think, 6 or 7 police officers at least. That's not going to look good for me or the gang. When the gang hears about this, I can't imagine that they are going to be particularly thrilled about it. So we're going to start to see those stranger missions reappear. I'm just headed to the stable right now to regroup with my horse. I was going to go pick up those pelts, but I think I'm actually going to pass going to the trapper. It'll be a little bit, I think, still till we head back to camp. I think I figured out I'm just going to donate those that legendary stuff back at camp. Hopefully I can still access it. Or maybe it just goes to the trapper, and then the trapper can just make things out of it for you if you lose it. I didn't quite get the full blurb of what happens when you die with like a legendary pelt on your horse. Something did come up on the screen at that time. You could probably go back to that video and find out, and then definitely just leave a comment or text me or something. I don't know about what it is and what I need to do to access those pelts once again. We gotta act really low key now here. This has gotta be, these stranger missions have gotta be rather quiet missions. No more police patrols chasing after us.
These dirt poor dicks ain't got squat. I wouldn't take it.
It ain't been this slow in a long time.
You ain't lying.
I can run a little bit.
Hope the federal comes through. I ain't seen blood in a while.
That old big brother's off the
Arthur's a fit guy. He can go into a sprint. We're still a little ways away. I'm probably within the distance of my horse being able to come to me. Wow, the autosave just came up now.
Anybody show me some kindness?
Please. You. Yes. Please. Coin. Please. Please. Won't you lend a coin to a fella in need?
Every man for himself out here.
Hey, sticky fingers bastard.
Ugly you is.
This ain't real.
Want more?
Hey, come on. I got places to be.
Hey, I got places to be too. Arthur's down on his luck. He's having a tough time. He ain't gonna put up with any bullcrap. I have no idea how much money I actually just stole from that guy. But I'm feeling a little bit more on the evil side of things today. Arthur is not in a good mood here. All this damn walking he's had to do just completely past the stables. There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Aha.
Howdy.
How you doing, friend?
Howdy.
So Epona's the current horse that we have pulled right now.
I'll find it. Hell, on
I'm
a
gonna
Friday
retrieve
night,
her
I'll
back
lose
to
half
the
of everything
stable
I
here.
own.
I don't really want to be taking Epona too much around Saint Denis. I don't want her to be linked to me. For them to recognize her and be able to spot me. I need to go a little bit more under the radar here. That's why I was thinking of doing either Ab or going back to Morgan, that little pony horse. I think we're actually going to pull Ab out.
Let's get them switched out then. Good saddles is almost as important as a good horse. I got one of them myself.
Get an upgraded saddlebag.
Seen quite a few horses coming through with Spaven. Hey, it costs more for a reason. That's a nice addition on a saddle.
Damn, look at some of these stirrups that they have. I'm gonna splurge a little bit here. I didn't even realize that we could upgrade our horses in this fashion. It's been a while since we've pulled out Ab, so I figured this is a good opportunity to go ahead and upgrade now that we're going to be using Ab in the Saint Denis area. I don't, again, especially after getting away from the cops there and we've had them on our backs, they've already seen Epona. I just want to kind of keep Epona out of this. We'll go with a new horse while we're in Saint Denis.
I hear folks say this town is on the skids.
A little more
but
stealthy,
don't
I
see
think, for me. I'm trying to find the right way to explain it. That one actually looks okay. I think we actually own a few of these. Bell stirrup is nice too, just expensive. Let's do it.
Nice. You only live once, lest you're a cat. Adding on to a saddle helps personalize it. All right, Dan. Always good to have one of those. Yep. I got one of them myself. Yep.
And then, of course,
Best to have a good saddle that'll hold up.
the saddle itself. You can kind of upgrade. That one is actually okay. I don't mind that one too.
Look after your horse good. Be damn sure it'll look after you. Daddy was a blacksmith, right here in this shop. That's how I got learning it. Good saddles is almost as important as a good horse.
Damn, that's expensive.
Hey, it costs more for a reason.
Well, I accidentally just paid for it, so it looks like this is the one that we are going with. And the chestnut and walnut is apparently the one that I chose for it. Go figure. And it was $76, so don't you think that I'm going to be changing it. The charcoal and ash would have been kind of nice to blend in, but I really don't mind that chestnut and walnut.
I hear folks say this town is on the skids, but I don't see it.
That's good for now. That's a good enough kind of upgrade.
That'll make your horse happy.
Clean up the horse. Now the horse will be fully healthy, full of stamina, all that good stuff.
Bring that horse back if you need anything.
So let's go see this stranger. Like I said, we're going to forget the post office now. That was one destination that we were going to go to. We're going to forget the trapper for now. That was another destination that we were going to go to. And we are going to maybe do stranger, then check out the doctor, trying to refill some of that miracle tonic and healthcare stuff, make sure that we're full in that area. Then there's supposedly a few more stranger missions up here as well. They should reveal themselves in a little bit, but we have that Brother Dorkin missions that we can, that Brother Dorkin mission rather, that we can do in the meantime, that we can take care of faux show. I love doing the parts where it's just completely random. Like some of the parts I'll tackle full-on story missions all the way through, and we're not really doing a whole lot of the exploring. But I like the ones where we just kind of let things naturally, dynamically.
That one ain't no good.
Kind of just happen. You kind of just let the world unfold around us, and you have a lot of fun with it, like that gunsmith thing I just did.
Why do I waste my time? Why?
You okay, buddy?
Fantastic. You Americans are nothing but shysters and traitors and slippery-tongued bullsuckers.
I'm inclined to agree.
Here, help me, please. Back to work with a bloody smile. No problem, Marco. You are the great genius, so we shall the hot poker up the ass. Say thank you, Marco. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What are you, some kind of European toy maker?
No, I am a fucking genius with poker up the ass, like I say. Toy maker. Hello? Do I look like I should entertain children?
No, no, you don't.
No.
No, he says. No. I am the savior of the mankind, buddy. Yes, you meet him. Professor Marco Dragic. The one the silver-tongued American betrayed and not paid the money to. Yes, he told to shit, man.
So, what's this toy about?
It is not a toy, Big Nuts. It is demonstration of my genius, of my ideas about the source of life.
Oh, it's a toy boat.
Yes, it is a toy boat that I can power remotely using electricity and waves you cannot see.
Good for you. Ways I cannot see.
And still the investors will not come. Just a couple of old ladies and a moron.
Ladies, please.
Ladies! Gentlemen! Enchanté. Hello. Hello, sir. Okay. How is the piles? Yeah? Good. Okay. My friends, you are about to witness history. A demonstration of my infinite insight. All of us, we feel old. You are old. But maybe I can make you immortal.
I like this guy.
Using waves you cannot see. I will power this
You're a
boat.
goddamn fraud. And this buffoon, dressed up like a buffoon, is a stoolie. I watched them conspire, you morons.
I never met this buffoon before 2 minutes ago. Isn't that right?
Which part of it?
So, Professor, show us your magical toy boat. Only this time let the buffoon control it. Check if there's any funny business.
No, this ain't nothing to do with me.
Come, please. It is easy. Any moron could do it, and I am about to prove that. Here, take this, and don't touch that. Use these ones to steer, and this one to shoot torpedoes, okay? Yes, now blow up the little battleships, and avoid the sea mines. They have magnets attached, making nasty explosion if they touch the boat. Okay, if this silly dimwit can use torpedoes on boat to destroy the battleships, technology can do in the hands of certified genius. And I have certificate. You see
Okay,
what
so
he
this-
does? No wire like telegraph, no pulley system underwater. Only waves in the air.
This is remarkable. Think of those poor boys on the H.L. Hunley. 8 of them perished to a mere 5 on the Housatonic. And what a way to go. Trapped in a box at the bottom of the bay. I suppose you intend to make an
Jesus.
unmanned killing machine?
You misunderstand. This is the secret to life, not death. The transmigration of the soul. I make lifeless metal breathe like man.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
There, all gone for you.
Yes, you see what he does? Now, bring the boat back to the dock.
That sure was something, but I'm not sure what, if anything, was proven here.
The demonstration's not over yet. Any fool can explode a sitting dock. Next, he will show you the moving docks.
Well, all right.
It's a small boat. Those mines are not so small.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. I didn't mean to hit that mine. I swear. Might be. Looks like it's smoking. Might be a little damaged right now.
Reload.
This is really remarkable.
This is just a demonstration of my prowess, sir. The real miracles require investment.
Yeah. Poor guy, just
Now
trying
the
to. I
dimwit
mean,
will use invisible waves to destroy the little sailing boats before they get to other side of pond. Still avoiding magnetic mines.
Oh, he'll attempt to, at least.
Shush! You're not here for this smart talk. The steam train, the telegraph machine, the motor car. They will all seem pedestrian in comparison to this technology. We are not reliant on wires, coal, gasoline. No, just rays in the air. Like the voice of God.
And funding from us?
And funding from you.
Look who rules the seas.
Very good, very good. Now bring in the boat back here. foolproof! Undeniably foolproof! But you are not fools. And unlike fools, not fools and their money are difficultly parted. And was this not difficult? It was difficult, but it was not difficult for me. As I say, any fool, huh? Thank you, thank you.
What is that?
It is the stuff of life, sir.
It's incredible.
No. Incredible things are in my lab, back at Dover Hill. That will astound all of you. Mr. Marcel, can I count on your support?
Well, this is expensive.
It is immortality, sir. It is very cheap. Perhaps over lunch.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah, of course. And thank you. If you're ever up near Dover Hill, pay me a visit. There, I will really amaze you. And I hope you will forgive my European course.
So that was actually a very unique, a very interesting kind of stranger mission there involving Professor Dragic, who is reminiscent of like your classic kind of European mad scientists from this time period. We're looking at Albert Einstein and that guy in particular, Nikola Tesla, and his kind of affinity for electricity and big reminder of that right there.
Traitors! All of you, goddamn traitors! None of you!
Oh my goodness.
To invest in my genius! Genius!
Sorry.
Fools! Fools!
Anything else I can help you with?
No, you've done quite enough. Now you can leave me alone.
It's got some sort of a letter there. Yeah, and poor guy too, because I mean he obviously is actually brilliant. He's actually genius. This is the very, very late 1800s, very early 1900s. This kind of electricity, that demonstration that he just showed on the pond there, that's not something that you see in this time. He is way ahead of his time, and he's just trying to get some investments. And obviously these guys completely just brushed him off as if what he has is nothing. But his time will certainly come, and he invited us to meet him again up in a place called Dover Hill. It's a place obviously that we have not come across yet, so we will definitely come across Professor, what the hell was his name? Dragus? Can't even remember what the hell his name was now. It was something weird like that, and we are sure to come across him again. I really enjoyed that though. We have met some interesting stranger characters. Some Saint Denis, I think, so far has had more memorable strangers than most other places, and we're 2 for 2 for memorable strangers. Brother Dorkins was the first one. He's pretty memorable with that whole slavery mission, and then we have this. I'm gonna call him Nikola Tesla, because essentially I think that's what they're going for with that character. Very kind of cool characters. Funny. He was such a funny guy, and that whole European accent and everything just makes it 10 times funnier. So I think my horse is actually on this side of the fence. I don't know why I'm leaving. Makes me really want to go check out some more stranger missions in the Saint Denis area. I feel bad that we weren't able to help the guy more, or offer him cash or money or do something for him to kind of help him out, but I'm sure we will come across him again and we'll be able to help him once again. I don't know how those investors were not impressed with that presentation. They're signing me up for the Navy. That's how good I was. And then ultimately we're leading up to this Dutch Vanderland mission kind of in the heart of Saint-Denis. Plan to meet you in the park opposite Mr. Bronte's house as we continue in our quest to try and get Jack back. Everything is transpiring in Saint-Denis over a couple of days. Not the best situation. We should have tried to rescue Jack ASAP, but I'm really just taking all of Saint-Denis in, and Dutch said he had to go regroup with John, and then he'd meet us there, so that I took that as us having a little bit of time. I think we still probably have a little bit of time, too, before we really need to get moving. There are some stranger missions up here, including another one, I should say, involving Brother Dorkins, or the Brother Dorkins quest line continues.
On it.
And then as we go north a little bit here, we should be able to see those other stranger missions open. It really freaking rains a lot in Saint-Denis. I think we've had more rain here than what we've had anywhere else, and wicked storms too, like whipping winds.
What's up with you?
Heavy downpour rains. Surprised that cop didn't say anything. Whoa.
Look out.
Buddy. Yeah, you kept coming at me. So that's the Brother Dorkins missions. Here's the two other stranger missions that I was talking about. This one's actually right around the corner, so let's see what's up with this one.
How do you do, sir?
Buy me a drink, mon ami, huh?
Sure, what you want?
Brandy!
2 brandies, bud.
It's $2 a glass.
Well, better be good then.
It's the best.
Thank you. Santé. It's quite a country you're building here, eh?
Well, me personally?
I don't know. What do you do?
Mostly, I just shoot people.
Oh, how very American of you. I love it.
What do you do?
Oh, mostly I pose, I show off, I complain.
Oh, how very French.
I know. I am ridiculous. I have been all over the world. I have seen the sights, and I have discovered the one eternal truth that I am a pies, how do you say, all ass.
Asshole?
That too. That too.
Well, at least you have some self-knowledge. Where were you on your journey?
All the civilized world. Painting my little pictures, meeting the locals, you know.
You a painter?
No, I'm a whole ass. I thought we had covered this.
Yeah, but you paint.
Not according to salons at Paris. No, according to them, I cannot draw, I cannot paint, and I should go away. And so I went away.
You miss Paris?
That smelly, filthy place with old buildings and ghosts and shit and French people. I have that right here.
I guess so.
You know,
Arthur.
Charles. You know Arthur? Don't believe in art. It's lies. Believe in women. They're the truth. Art is lies, but the vagina, that is truth. Breasts is truth. Art. It's for idiots.
If you say so.
Trust me, I've tried both. One is better. Much better. So, I must be boring you. But, here.
What is it?
It's just a little doodle. You know, entirely worthless unless you want to wipe your bottom with it. But I wanted to say thank you for the drinks.
Well, that's very kind, Charles.
No matter.
Good meeting you.
What in the hell just happened? So we now own this. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with this, but damn. Charles Chatenay's sketch. So you can see that there are some stereotypical characters in this game, typical of Rockstar games. They like to base characters off of various cultures, religions, real people.
Hello, mister.
You know what I mean? So that was kind of like your stereotypical French person. And again, very memorable stranger experience. Kind of like kind of a weird one because we didn't actually have to do anything for him. That was a stranger mission, but it was really more of one of those random encounters that we've come across, like that family that invited us in for food and we started to get sick. That was not a stranger mission. That was just a random encounter. Or maybe it was a stranger mission and I just didn't realize. I don't know how they determine what is a stranger mission and what is a random encounter. They're both kind of random encounters in a sense, but that was another I laughed multiple times during that conversation. That was quite a combo. So Brother Dorkins is actually pretty close by too. He is the Reverend that he was a stranger mission initially. Now he'll just come up on the map as Brother Dorkins for his missions, not a question mark. We know who he is. He's no longer a stranger. But in his first mission, we helped to bust a slavery ring here in Saint Denis. We're kind of being vigilantes here in Saint Denis. Almost like a sheriff like we were in Rhodes. We've been taking care of some illegal activity here in Saint Denis. The freaking slavery ring, the gunsmith, illegal gambling den.
Por favor. It's warm.
This is where Brother Dorkins is?
Down M.
Oh boy.
Oh, you will. It's like swimming. It takes time. But then it's easy. And the whole world opens to you.
I hate this.
Hey, mister.
Sister, my friend, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, sir. Brother Dorkins told me about the wonderful thing you did.
Oh, he talks a lot of nonsense. No offense.
None taken at all. Hey, stop!
These kids, they're the worst!
Don't hurt him, please!
Meet us at the cathedral, Mr. Morgan.
You little bastards!
You alright?
Oh, I'll live.
Kid did this?
You know him?
He robbed me. Which way you go?
That way, think.
Thank you.
Get off me!
Where's my watch, you little weasel?
I don't know nothing about no damn watch.
Last Saturday, I saw you steal it with my own 2 eyes.
Maybe your eyes don't work so good no more.
You kids, you're nothing but trash.
Ugh, your breath smells like hot dog shit, mister.
I'll smash your dirty little face in.
Hey, you! Get your hands off of that boy right now.
You stole my watch.
Right now. Before I smash your head in that wall.
All right. Forget it. Little shit ain't worth it.
Thanks, mister.
You got lucky this time, kid.
Hey, you want some company, mister?
No.
You sure?
Hey,
What?
I know you. Mrs. Downs?
Oh, no. Not you. Get away.
How?
Now.
I mean, hey,
Help! Help!
hold on.
This man is bothering
Now-
me. Someone help me. Officer, help!
God damn it, stupid loudmouth. Now I got the cops after me. They know who I am. I have a history. I have a huge freaking bounty. Disturbing the peace. Wanted dead or alive for disturbing the peace, really. So now I gotta make my way back to Ab. Try not to get shot at by the police because of Mrs. Downs, for Christ's sakes. I will explain momentarily if you don't remember who Mrs. Downs is. I sure as hell do, and I'm not thrilled to see her, especially after ratting me out.
Let's go, boy.
God damn it.
You okay, boy?
Go, go, go.
Yep. Ah! Yeah.
Whoa! You trying to make me uncomfortable?
So we just have to kind of wait for the law to stop searching for me in the Saint Denis area. God damn it, Mrs. Downs. I'm already wanted in that area. So Mrs. Downs, the Downs family in general, was a family that owed the gang money. It was part of the Leopold-Strauss series of missions. The Downs was just one of the families, if you will. But I believe... Jesus Christ. What are you doing? No, you're not gonna just get away with that.
This is bad.
Oh, I've done it now.
Time to go, boy.
Time to go is right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And right back to the big red circle. So I believe at some point Mr. Downs passed away, or the family in general was having some, I can't remember exactly how it went, but they were having some issues coming up with the money. They were falling on really hard times, and they tried to, I don't know, attack us, or they tried to make a plea with us to let them go and not cause any trouble. And we, of course, caused some trouble. We'll call it mild trouble, but obviously she has gone from where she was to selling herself on the streets of Saint Denis. Saint Denis, obviously, like New Orleans, not exactly the best place, I'm sure, to sell yourself on the streets. So that's kind of sad to see somebody that we were collecting a debt off of. Now she's literally got to do this for money. That was kind of the significance of that. Kind of strange that was kind of part of this mission, running into Mrs. Downs. I don't know if we're going to see more of her. I'm sure we will probably run into her again in Saint Denis. Hopefully she won't rat us out next time. So now we have to return to Brother Dorkins with the crucifix at the kids' school. I'm tired of chasing kids through the city of Saint Denis. I will tell you that much. I ain't doing it again.
Yeah. Hello.
The law is investigating, but this is more of the rural kind of, I call it the suburbs outside of Saint Denis. It's actually cool because some of the houses look very suburban in this kind of area. It's the outskirts, just outside of Saint Denis. I don't think this is technically a part of the geographical area that is Saint Denis. It's kind of the city limits. So we can complete this kind of Brother Dorkin side mission, and then there's one more stranger that we have the opportunity to go see, and I'm gonna do just that. I was just kind of riding here randomly, but we should probably head back. So find Sister Calderon without alerting the law. Definitely not much of a religious type. Definitely, Brother Dorkins does not have my heart like some of the other strangers that we've met. But this series of stranger missions is growing on me, or side mission. I guess it's no longer a stranger mission. I'm starting to kind of like this this storyline. Brother Dorkins, I hope I'm saying his name right. I'm probably butchering it. Can I just call him Dork? It's hard with the people in this world because just like the real world, you don't know if they're gonna rip you off. You don't know if you're gonna turn around and they're gonna shoot you in the back of the head. You literally have to determine whether or not you can trust every single person you come across in this game. And I wasn't so sure about Brother Dork at first, but he's clearly doing some great things in the Saint Denis area, and I am more than happy to help him in any way possible. It was very hard to see Sister Calderon trying to teach those kids to read, and they couldn't tell the difference between an M and a W when we first walked up to start this mission. That's what they were doing, trying to teach some street kids to read, and I can definitely support that. But then, of course, the kid took off with the crucifix. Stupid, dirty bastard. Makes me chase after him.
Howdy, friend.
This is why I don't take frequent baths in this game. It really doesn't last long. So I just picked a random spot in Saint Denis to head back here, and now we have to go to the cathedral, which, lucky for me, is actually right in front of the area that I originally dinged. Really? God damn it. I wonder if this has anything to do with, how am I going to get into Saint Denis without being seen by the law? Like, I'm going to have to be super careful. So they're going to start me in Saint Denis just down the street from where I need to be. I'm not sure what they've done with Epona. Epona's pretty far away. Or Ab. Epona. I don't even know what horse I have anymore. One benefit to all the running that I've had to do these last couple of parts trying to escape the law is my stamina level has spiked. It's gone literally through the freaking roof. I think I'm at level 8 now. Stamina. Can't dance. So we have to keep our eye out for Lawman. Everybody's looking at me in town because I'm making these strange whistling noises. Next thing you know, this horse is just gonna pull up.
How do you do?
It's like a car, except it's got 4 legs instead of 4 wheels. And it comes to you whenever you need it. It's better than a car. Isn't that right, Ab? Alright, so without alerting the law.
Get a hold of yourself! Well, I can say you challenge, but when I was young,
frustrate me. But then, over time, I learned to ask how instead of why. Often the... Mr. Morgan!
Excuse me, Father. Sister, I got your cross.
You didn't!
Oh, I did.
Oh, I hope the boy...
He's fine, physically. Mentally, he's a piece of work, but who am I to say?
Brother Dorkins was right about you. You are the most wonderful man.
Brother Dorkins is greatly deceived, I'm afraid, but I'm happy to help a little.
Thank you. You see, it's a thing, but my mother gave it to me when I was a novice, shortly before she passed. You are the most wonderful man.
Oh, excuse me, Father. Sister, enjoy your day.
See, Father? Brother Dorkins. I told you. Brother Dorkins was fantastic.
You can see how much that was hurting Arthur. How much it's hurting Arthur, I guess I should say, hiding the fact that he's so evil, that he's part of this gang from the rest of the world, right? So I think a part of him wishes that, you know, he could just be nice. I don't know, maybe that's not Arthur Morgan's nature, maybe that's kind of stupid, but you definitely saw he felt some shame there, you know. They were saying, you're the most wonderful man. He knows he's not, but I'm sure he wishes he could help a little bit more. So Brother Dorkins is greatly deceived, basically, by who he is, right? Brother Dorkins is the real hero of Saint Denis here. I'm just passing through. More we progress into the game, the more we can really get that theme of how, you know, there's no place in this world anymore for the kind of gang that Dutch and his crew are in. There's not really that kind of really a place in the world for that anymore. There's more of these kind of organized communities, and there's order, more order.
Yep. Oh, yeah. You a dumb old hayseed, huh? I know it.
Not sure where we... Okay, I think I kind of know where we are. This has got to be one of the more kind of like slummy areas of Saint Denis. Again, we're starting to get up there. This is like the northern portion, so you can see how many buildings there are here. These are a large, grand kind of downtown core buildings. These are all kind of like smaller. It's a much smaller kind of community of homes. Much poorer area, though, you can see by kind of the infrastructure and whatnot of the area. And how much just general dirt and everything is all over the road, and what the people around here are like. Not as clean as what we see in downtown Saint Denis. Should I call it Saint Denis? Should I get all fancy with it? We need our French friend. Charles was his name? We already know a Charles. That's not fair.
Excuse me, bud.
Don't worry, I'm coming to you. Oh boy. Another stranger. Here we go.
What?
Listen, bit of a weird question, but do you know where I might find some moonshine?
What?
Moonshine. You know, strong liquor. Over strong.
Wow, you want to get over drunk?
No, it's not for drinking.
What is it for?
Oh, I just need some.
Well, as luck would have it, you are in the legal hooch capital of America. There's plenty of real booze here. But for shine, well, I'm guessing you'd need to go out into the woods. I mean, I know you'd have to go out into the woods.
Now listen, I don't need that much.
How much?
About 100 gallons.
Of
to do it.
shine?
Yes, thereabouts.
Why?
Oh, all right, I'm trying. I'm building a machine. A machine of love.
100 gallons of hooch and love's gonna come pretty cheap.
Please, friend. I'll pay. Just bring it here. It's for a good cause.
Well, if anyone knows who's moving that kind of shine, it'll be that stagecoach guy in Rhodes.
Right, I forgot about these stagecoach guys. So there's this kind of, this is going to sound really bizarre, but there's like an underground network of people that work at these stagecoach stations. The guy in Rhodes is kind of one of these, is kind of included in this situation. So there's a bunch of these people that work for the stagecoach company, and they will tip people like myself off. I can't remember who showed it to us. It was Trelawney, I think, that introduced us to this guy in Rhodes. And they will tip you off on different stagecoach robbery opportunities, different places where we might be able to profit. Obviously, with illegal practices, of course, like stealing stagecoaches, for example. So we went to go see the guy at the stagecoach in Rhodes once, and he tipped us off about a stagecoach robbery opportunity, and we ended up robbing the stagecoach with Trelawney, and it worked out okay. And we said, okay, now we can trust this Alden guy a little bit more. He's obviously got information. Trelawney was right. He said there's other stagecoach people, other people that will be able to tip you off as well. The guy that works for the stagecoach in Valentine or Strawberry, I believe it was one of the two, he'll also be able to give you kind of tidbits of information like that. So we have to kind of return to Alden. Arthur believes that he will have some information on where we can find a shipment of moonshine, right? So again, this guy is going to be able to tip us off about a stagecoach that is carrying moonshine, and then we can go and rob it. So a good idea by Arthur there. That's what it is. These stagecoach people, because they work at the stagecoach station, they know every stagecoach that comes through, and so they keep track of all of it. They know where they're moving to, and so for a little bit of money, this kind of underground network of stagecoach employees will tip people off, and Arthur is hoping that Alden will be able to tell us about a stagecoach potentially carrying moonshine. So that's it. Hopefully that was able to clear up a little bit about why we have to go back to Rhodes and see this stagecoach guy. I completely forgot that was even a thing, that you could go to these stagecoach guys and get information like that. I didn't really know. Not all stagecoach employees, though. It's not like the stagecoach company. It's not like the company itself that is running all of these stagecoach places. It's not like they are the crooked ones. It's some of the employees that are working for these stagecoach stations that are kind of corrupt and are passing this information along to bad people like me. And now some random moonshine shipment is going to get jacked. And ultimately, we have to take it back to the professor. 100 gallons of moonshine. He says he's making some love machine. Arthur says 100 gallons of moonshine. Love will come cheap at that. So, I think he's right about that. Never had moonshine, but I think he's probably pretty accurate. So now everything, more or less, let's say, we have completed in Saint Denis, with the exception of the second stage show that we have to go to, and then maybe the Trapper to see what's up with our legendary fur. But these are still really optional places that we don't really have to go to right now. We've spent enough time in Saint Denis. We need to tackle this Dutch mission. Every other mission right now is outside of Saint Denis, so now it's kind of getting to that point where we can probably leave. So the next time that we start playing, we will do this Dutch Vanderland mission, which hopefully will take us out of Saint Denis. Ultimately, we're just trying to find Jack. Obviously, Jack, John Marston's son, was stolen by the Braithwaites at the end of that saga between those two families, which kind of shifted the chapters into this new Saint Denis chapter. After confronting the Braithwaites, they told us that they passed the son along to this, I can't even remember his name, but I'll pull it up for you right now. Bronte? Right, Dutch and John plan to meet you at the park opposite Mr. Bronte's house. So Jack is supposedly with this Mr. Bronte. I believe that Mr. Bronte runs this gang of street kids in Saint Denis. That's why we had the run-in with those street kids that one time. And that is one of the reasons why he took Jack, to raise Jack to become one of these street kids. But we're going to confront Mr. Bronte, obviously, and get Jack out of his care. or neglect, I guess I should say. So that'll be a really fun mission to do. We'll do that to start the next time. And then we have a bunch of other missions, actually, that are outside of Saint Denis that have kind of been piling up. Obviously, that Moonshine mission now, we have to go to the stagecoach to get tipped off about where this Moonshine shipment might be. Also in Rhodes, there's another bounty poster, which means another bounty mission. These bounty missions have actually proven to be pretty fun, tracking guys down, and each bounty poster is like a mission in itself in the uniqueness of the person that you're going after, and they have their own story, and we've had some fun things happen on the bounty poster missions, and then a couple camp missions. So I think the best thing to do, we have not even been to this new camp. Couldn't even tell you what our new camp at Shady Belle looks like. We're in the Shady Belle area now. So we will head down there. Maybe we'll take care of our camp missions first. Clean up, eat, do all that jazz. And then we will ride out to Rhodes and take care of what we need to there. So finish up in Saint Denis, head to camp, finish what we need to do there, and then finally do some of this stuff that we have to do out in Rhodes. The thing is, if we finish in Saint Denis and I go to Rhodes first, it's been a long time since I've been back to camp. I think we should return and make contact with our loved ones. So that's more or less everything that I wanted to accomplish in this video. It might be good of me before I do this Dutch mission to... You will get your hands on that methanol.
Hey, move! Curses!
It might be in our best interest to stay at a saloon, get a bath, and sleep for a little bit as well before we do this this Dutch Vanderland mission in Finding Jack. When we're done this Dutch mission, there probably will be at least one more mission in Saint Denis, but I still, even if there is, I still plan on leaving Saint Denis for the time being.
We don't want to be downwind of him. Got something to say?
Do you have something to say?
Well, see, you boys need to learn some respect.
You know what? Time for some fun. Let's get him.
All hair, cream, and elbows.
No, please don't. Hey, I need help. Jesus, no.
Leave me alone, goddammit!
What happened to him? The law won't tolerate you around.
Oh, those guys were chirping me as I rode along with my horse, and I was not a huge fan of it and what they were saying. So I decided to stop by. They got what was coming to them. They're both now dead. I meant to pull out my pistol. Oh, you know what? I lost both of the pistols I was holding. That's what happened. I was wondering what happened. So I was fighting him fist to fist. The other guy was just kind of standing back. He was not taking part in the fist to fist combat at first. And then I went to pull my pistols. I pulled them out, and the guy grabbed my hands, and there was like a bit of a tussle. And next thing you know, I pulled out my knife. So he got rid of my guns. When I tried to pull my guns out, he kind of turned them away, and I guess I lost control of them. And the only weapon I had at the time then was my hunting knife. So that's what Arthur used to kill the two men. Thankfully, the last location of the guns is still marked on the map. I don't know. Do I have to get outside of this red circle in order to... evade them? I gotta grab my guns and get the hell out of here.
Might want to buy some new clothes, hillbilly.
Oh, they're also commenting on my clothes, and I'm probably quite dirty, so...
How is everything with you?
Hello.
Oh, fine. No complaints.
They're still searching for me, but I'm just trying to return to where my guns are so I can pick them up.
All right. But what you ain't had, you can still miss. Come on, just say the word, Hanson.
I gotta get my guns, grab them quickly, and get the hell out of here. And I think once I evade the law, I'll just save and quit. I can sleep and bathe when I start next time before I do the Dutch mission. And we'll go from there.
Oh, hell! Plumb insane.
Out of my way!
Returning to the scene of the crime like a boss.
Damn it! No!
Oh my God!
Help, Jesus! Hope Skylar.
Here.
That bounty number is just going up exponentially at this point. $280. Good Lord, I can't wait to pay that off.
I think he's bleeding. Finish him off.
Do this, boy.
This down.
$340. More officers down. Oh, shoot. God damn it, that is the worst of luck.
Come on.
So clearly they can only go so far outside of the limits. I guess before it's not their jurisdiction anymore, and then it probably becomes state territory. Lemoyne, then it's really just bounty hunter territory at that point. I was so concerned. Great, I'm gonna escape on the tracks, and then a train's gonna come the other way, and I have literally nowhere to go because it's water on both sides. But I was lucky enough to make to make an escape. I almost said to make a mistake. So yeah, again, we're not going to have enough money to pay off this bounty in a long time. But when we begin next time, we will try to head back into Saint Denis. Try not to get chased out by the police for once. We'll clean up at the saloon, which is what I have highlighted here, and take care of the Dutch mission. I don't know how much time we're going to have in the next video after that, but that's what I would like to accomplish in that one. And then, like I said, we got stuff at camp and stuff in Rhodes that we have to return to. Man, Jesus Christ, what is... I don't even know what's happening anymore. That's it for me. See you on the other side. Of course, literally can't save and quit because I am still wanted, and now I'm in the pitch black wilderness. With the randomness of this game, I'm surprised a bear has not run out from those trees on the right hand side and attacked me. And as I say that, an animal runs out in the distance. Oh, Red Dead, you get me. This was all kind of side stuff that we accomplished. We were introduced to multiple new characters that I'm sure we will see much of in this game. We successfully completed 0.1% of Red Dead Redemption 2, so we should be very, very proud of ourselves.